top secret when it comes to visa appointments and not a lot of people know is the consulate actually releases new appointments on Thursdays and Fridays. Are you frustrated about the German visa delays? You're not alone. Between missed deadlines, stressful embassy waits, and new visa rules rolling out this year, it has never been more confusing to apply for a German study visa. But here's the good news. In this video, I will show you how to potentially shave off months from your visa process using smart and current strategies as at November 2025. This video is actually split into 4 parts. In the first part, we'll be talking about the pre-application phase. In the second part, we're going to be talking about how you can accelerate your application. In the third part, we'll be talking about the post-application phase, what you can do whilst you wait. And lastly, we're going to talk about beyond your visa, what to do as soon as you arrive Germany. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So first things first is start applying early. So as soon as you decide to move to Germany, especially if you live in countries in West Africa or any country where there's a large backlog of application wait time, you want to apply for your visa appointment as soon as you decide to start applying for your program here in Germany. You basically don't need to wait for your admission letter. Most embassies allow you gather, pre-fill, and even update your documents as you go. When you apply for your study visa as soon as you decide to move to Germany, what this means basically is by the time your admission letter is out, you are not starting from zero anymore. You've already booked your appointment already and you've gone far in the waiting line. The next thing is master your blocked account. Setting your blocked account up actually helps prevent last minute surprises or delays here and there that could derail you at the time of your appointment. And the third step on the pre-application phase is actually proactively prepare your documents. Translate, notarize. Having all your documents ready now actually gives you an advantage at the application phase. The next thing you want to consider in this part of your application phase is to actually strategically apply to the right schools. Focus on programs with earlier application windows, schools that make decisions on time, because the earlier you get your admission letter, the better for you. Now that we're done with this phase, let's move on to the next phase. One top secret when it comes to appointment and visa appointment and not a lot of people know is the fact that the consulate actually releases new appointments on Thursdays and Mondays, and this appointment usually drop when the time 6:12 midnight German time. So as soon as it's a new day, appointments are available, so you want to be sure to be online and be available with strong internet connection about the time when appointment date goes live. The second thing at the time of application is perfect your application form. Small mistakes can lead to big delays. For instance, a mistake in your passport number, a mistake in the spelling of your name. Make sure that your information matches across your documents. The third hack on this side is go digital. At many German embassies, online submission is already a possibility, so you want to be sure of the process in the country where you want to travel from and take full advantage of that. Now that we're done with that, let's move on to the third part of this video, post-application phase. What to do whilst you wait. The first thing is communicate proactively and politely. I only just noticed recently that some people never actually send emails to the embassy. The truth is, from my experience, the German embassy is very open to receiving and answering questions via email, so you want to get the email address of the consulate you're processing your documents from. Send them emails to ask questions, send them emails to follow up on the progress report of your application. Basically, send them emails with any question you might have whilst you wait for your application. The second pro tip I have for you whilst you wait for your visa, whilst your visa is being processed, is to have a plan B. Because it's a first come first serve situation, you really cannot determine how fast or how slow this process goes, but you need to have a contingency plan. And this is because in many cases your visa might not be out. The onus is on you to have a plan. For instance, maybe plan to defer your admission or plan to see how you can start taking classes online if it's possible. Figure out possibilities of actually getting enrolled already so that your admission doesn't become null and void. Basically, this helps to ensure that your dream of moving to Germany is still intact regardless of whatever delay might happen. The third tip is stay informed. Embassy's procedure is constantly changing. Between 2023 to 2025, the processes are totally different. So you want to follow the embassy on their social media, you want to follow updates on them so you're just sure of what's really going on. Now that we're done with that, let's move on to the next part of the video. Beyond your visa, preparing to arrive Germany, plan your travel and accommodation early. This has been shared in many videos already on this channel. If you're moving to big cities in Germany like Munich, Frankfurt or Berlin, accommodation is very competitive, so you want to be sure that whilst all of this is going on, you've planned your accommodation and your travel so that as soon as your visa arrives, you have no reason to delay anymore. And lastly, handle like your first week essentials. Ensure you do your university enrollment, consolidate your health insurance, and of course register for your resident permit as soon as you arrive. So yes, visa delays are stressful, but if you start early, prepare and use some of the strategies in this video, you can fast track your German dream and avoid the chaos some students experience. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like, leave your questions in the comments, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and of course do well to send this video to somebody who might need it. Until next time, choose.